This is the 1991-92 Skybox number 39, the Michael Jordan card. It's the first 91-92 Skybox card that we're adding to our collection, so a lot of this is going to be general background information about the set. 91-92 Skybox is one of the largest basketball sets ever produced. It's 659 cards. Skybox made its premiere the previous year, and that 9091 set was already a large 490 cards. Why so many more cards? Well, the number of subsets in this set was overwhelming. Now, on one hand, it was fun because it meant us young collectors always had a surprise when we were opening those packs. On the other hand, many of us ended up swimming in these cards and still not having that complete set. I mean, subsets included Skybox Salutes, Sky Masters, Shooting Stars, Magic of Skybox, Small School Sensations, Game Frame, Teamwork, and the USA basketball cards, just to name a few. And then how frustrated did we all get when we realized that after trying to complete 659 cards, we overlooked an unnumbered Barcelona 92 card and a Clyde Drexler mail-in offer. And you know, sadly, that Drexler, it kind of meant that the very complete sets, the ones that included that, were limited to only 10,000. That was the limit on that Drexler card. Now, in 91-92, Skybox continued using those distinctive computer-generated backgrounds. But this year, however, the backgrounds, they focused more on these geometric shapes. And the shapes were more distinct and discrete than the patterns before in 9091. And if you looked closely, there were strong connections between these shapes and the motion in the photo on the card. It was very nice to see. The computerized backgrounds and that glowing basketball, those were kept from the previous year. But if you remember those 90-91 Skybox cards, you can see they abandoned that gold border, the more black background. Then there was that real strict rectangular box where you had the player name and the team logo. See, all of that just disappeared here. And you have white. It's this plain white background. It really freed everything up. Now, the reverse of the card, they were still used in a similar manner to 9091 Skybox. They reserved the back for a more casual, often off-the-court photo of the player. So that was kept very similar, but the statistics this year in 91-92, very condensed. You see, you have the 90-91 statistics, then you have the whole career statistics, and then some information about the university, draft pick, how long they've been a pro. Very condensed. Some of it was nice. Like for field goal percentage, you could see very easily, okay, 90-91, 0.539, his whole career, 0.520. So you could see he was getting a little bit better there. Same with the free throw percentage. Slightly better, barely. The rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, that's a more cumulative thing, so the comparison's really not there. Not a lot of information being directly given. Points was a good comparison, though. You see, he actually dropped a little bit the 90-91 season versus the career average, and that reflects more of the focus on the team and getting the team integrated that we know was happening around that time period. So yeah, that's a little bit about the design. These Skybox cards, you could find them in foil packs or blister packs. Those blister packs were big, 62 cards in there. And two of those cards, it was a special insert set just for those blister packs. And there was even a period of time. It was between 91-92, like that December and January. you could find 4 of these cards in your boxes of Cheerios. So they were really everywhere for us collectors. They were. Back to this card specifically, the number 39 Michael Jordan card. We have another great photo of a dunk. It really is a good photo. The 90-91 Skybox, the previous year, that was another great dunk picture. He's just coming at the hoop from the opposite direction. And like we just said earlier, these geometric objects, you see they really paralleled the motion on the card. You know, here, they're basically the same angle as his upper arm and shoulders, and you can see them ascend from the bottom, and they grow larger and broader, getting more energy. But this particular Jordan card, you know, I don't know, these objects in the back, do you think they're a kind of a subtle shout out to the Nike swoosh? Just to have another Jordan connection in there? I always wondered if that might have been a conscious decision. And again, this idea of Skybox keeping the more casual photo on the back. If you remember the previous year, the Jordan photo on the back of that card, he was golfing. That was really neat. You know, we would turn that over, and definitely an unexpected picture. Here it looks like some kind of film shoot, maybe a commercial shoot on a playground. But yeah, another non-basketball photo. I guess to sum it up, it's really an entertaining, great card, but there were just too many of these produced. I mean, to this day, there's boxes and packs of 91, 92 Skybox. They're sitting around unopened everywhere. And because of this, this card really didn't rise very much in value. It's a rare situation where, you know, you have a Jordan card, and even PSA 10s of this card, if you're patient enough, even those can be found for under $100. But I really enjoy the card. I enjoy this set. You know, it was kind of an introduction to basketball collecting for me. So I hope you enjoyed taking a break and looking at it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.